Hey girls, so it is Wednesday the 14th of July and I am still having a crap week like last week.
Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright.
I'll start off with what I've done this week, which hasn't been that much. Actually, Saturday I went out for dinner. I managed to get out for dinner because I felt a bit better then. And I haven't been out for dinner in so long. We went out with about 20 other people, like family, friends and stuff. So that was good, and we didn't get home till late, and I even drove home, so that was good. And I've been doing a bit of driving lately actually to try and get my hours up, so when I turn 18 I can get my license, because we have to have 120 hours of driving and 10 hours of that 120 hours has to be driving at night. So I'm getting there slowly. I've done about 65 hours or something. The next day I was really sick, and then Monday I was really sick again. Monday was really bad actually. I got up and I walked down to the kitchen and my dad's like, "Gee, you look pale." And yeah, then I felt like I was just going to pass out and like vomit, and it was disgusting. So that was a pretty rough day. And then I'm on a bigger dosage of my Endep at the moment, so that could be like affecting the way I feel as well, because I'm taking, I forget how much I'm taking, 2 tablets anyway, so I don't know how much that is. And then I went to gym yesterday, pushed myself to go to gym, and my trainer, she worked me hard yesterday. I felt so yuck afterwards. Like, it was a good workout, and I just kind of crashed afterwards. And then I have gym again tomorrow, so hopefully I'm feeling better then. What else has been happening? I don't think much else has been happening actually, besides doing schoolwork. I'm so over schoolwork. Anyway, to the questions. Rachel asked, what is your favourite treat? My favourite treat would probably be, I don't know, I like Nerds. They're good. Actually, I have a funny story about that. It was I think it was 2 years ago or something. I was lying on my bed and I was shaking the box to get them in my mouth, and I got it stuck in my eye. So I went out to Mum and I'm like, "Mum, I have a nerd stuck in my eye." And it was a had to be there moment, but it was pretty funny. A bit painful. Having a nerd stuck in your eye is not the greatest feeling, but we eventually got it out. My favourite treat, pretty much anything actually, but I really like chocolate. That's always good, except I get lots of pimples. I have a pimple there. I hate pimples. Abby didn't have a question. She had a video but didn't have a question. Colleen asked, do you have EDS? I don't have EDS. Well, my doctors haven't diagnosed me with it, because Australia actually doesn't know that much about EDS. This is what my doctor told me. And they don't know that much about EDS or POTS. They're just, learning it all. And so they haven't been able to diagnose me with it. But I have stretchy skin, like not overly stretchy, but pretty stretchy. And I'm very flexible, and I have a lot of my joints pop out. Like, I'll be in the shower washing my hair or something, and my collarbone will pop out. Or then my hip will pop out when I'm walking sometimes, or if I put in a funny position and stuff. And then yeah, that happens a lot. I can also, my knee will pop out as well. Knees, both of them. Like, if I push, it's hard to explain. If I'm standing, I can push them out to the side and just pop out, and it's really disgusting. But I haven't been diagnosed with that, so I don't know. I might or I might not, but our doctors over here don't know that much about it all, so I guess one day we will know. Emma didn't have a video. Oh, by the way, Colleen, it was good to see you made a video. it shows how dedicated you are and stuff, and especially going through this rough time. But it sucked seeing you so upset, but you know, we all understand why. And yeah, I hope you and your family are doing okay. And yeah, it was good to see you had a video. Emily asked, what is your favourite type of exercise? My favourite type of exercise, I like any exercise. I just like exercising because it makes me feel good. But at the moment, at the gym I'm doing weights. I like all different types of weights, and I do heaps of cardio. I like doing cardio like on the treadmill, and I like doing the exercise bike. But hopefully one day I'll be able to run again. That would be good because I like running. But yeah, and speaking of overdoing it, I overdid it at the gym yesterday because my instructor pushed me really hard. But I just kept going, and yeah, I got home and crashed. But it was good. But I do overdo it quite a bit sometimes. Like, I'll feel good and I just want to try and do as much as I can. Like, I don't want to waste the times that I feel good because I may not feel good for another however many weeks. Lauren asks, do you feel like you have stronger emotions or stronger opinions than people without POTS? Opinion-wise, it depends if I'm, like, agreeing with it or disagreeing with it. I'll get, like, really, sometimes if it's, especially if it's something about, like, POTS and, like, people being sick in general, and someone says has their own opinion about it, but it isn't a good opinion, I'll get pretty upset. But I'm not really one to state my opinion much, I guess. So I just end up being really annoyed and everything. So I guess you could say I have stronger emotions and stronger opinions than people without POTS. My question for this week is a pretty random question, actually. I couldn't think of any. But it is, how many piercings do you have? And when you got your piercings, did you get, like, any of your POTS symptoms play up? For me, I got pretty dizzy when I got my piercings, but I don't know if that's just because I'm a sook when it comes to pain. But yeah, my dizziness played up a fair bit. And I have 7 piercings. I have 3 in this ear, and then I have 4 in this ear. I have 3 there and 1 halfway up my ear. That one is infected at the moment. I got it in February, and it hurts so bad. But yeah, my symptoms definitely played up a bit when I was getting them done. So how many piercings do you have, and did your symptoms play up when you got them? In Emily's video, as you saw, she showed her food, like what she was having for lunch. And what I usually have for lunch is pretty basic actually, but it gets me through the day. It's like full of salt, like so much salt, and of course POTS people need to have a lot of salt in their diet, and it's Vegemite, and it has so much salt in it, and it's really strong. So if you put too much on, I usually have it on toast or something at lunchtime, and if you put too much on, it will burn your mouth. It is so strong and it looks disgusting. I don't know if you can see, but it's just black, thick stuff. But it tastes really good, surprisingly. It doesn't look good, but it tastes good. And yeah, as I said, it's full of salt, so it's very helpful for me anyway. I found it helps me out a lot. And all that food you had, Emily, that looks so good. I'm not a fan of vegetables that much, but you know, I eat them under sufferance. But it looked really good, especially all the rice and everything. So I think I might have to start doing something along those lines. It looked really good. My video is pretty short this week because I'm not feeling the greatest and I have to get through a lot of schoolwork. I have 2 subjects I'm going to try to do today, English and psychology, and I really can't be bothered, but I have to get it done. So I hope you are all feeling well and out doing as much as you can, and I will talk to you all next week. Love you, girls.